All right, this is one's really big. I would say if you had to ask me what type of leader I am, I believe I'm a learning-based leader. I love knowing my craft, understanding it at a very high level. I consistently work with coaches. I'm 10 years into the game now. My journey's been very long, and I work with 2 coaches as we speak. And I know most people aren't going to tell you that when they've done as much as me. But my belief is the more that we learn, the more that we earn, right? So if we're smart and we constantly stay on this journey of evolving and becoming better, it keeps us very relevant. And for me, I don't ever believe I'll have to stop house flipping. I don't care what happens to the market. I don't care what happens to the economy. There's nothing that makes me nervous that I wouldn't be able to do this. And the reason I have that belief is because I constantly learn, so I can spot trends and I can create systems that make me better than my competition. That's because I'm still learning today, and I don't ever really intend on not learning. And it's one of the biggest reasons I started this training, was so I could talk with other great people and start to put everyone in a mastermind group where we can share ideas, we can learn together, we can grow together. And I'm teaching you guys, but I'm also being taught by my students quite often, because they go try something or they do something unusual and then they tell me how it worked, and then we kind of hack it out and make it all great, and then we start using it, and then everyone starts using it. We all become better because of it. So being a growth-based and a learning-based leader is really important. Let's talk a little bit about some of the people who are that way. Warren Buffett, he reads 5 to 6 hours like every day. I mean, come on, that's a lot of reading. What do you think he's doing? I mean, this is a guy that's worth $90 billion and he's still reading like 5 to 6 hours a day. Bill Gates reads 50 books a year. Mark Cuban spends 3 hours a day reading. And so they're reading, they're learning. They're probably not reading Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter, but I'm just saying, I imagine these guys are reading books on education, on leadership, growth, spiritual stuff, all stuff to kind of grow and enhance their minds. And there's no mystery why they're all very wealthy. Because mindset can make everyone really wealthy, and it is the difference maker. If I meet a positive house flipper, I always have high expectations of them doing well, or if they don't do so well, then I know they'll be able to get back on their feet very quickly and make the best out of the situation. Because positive people do that, where negative people don't. They're very easily held down by kind of like very surface level problems that most of us can just go right through. So what do they all have in common? They're all very much learning based. They're reading, they're educating themselves. This is a big common denominator of really high level leaders. You have to ask yourself the question, will that be you? Will you study this material? Will you watch it over and over and take notes? Or are you going to just blaze through it and then just, kind of go half-cocked into this? I wouldn't recommend that. I would really take and learn this stuff, and all the recommendations for books that we give and different things. I'm not going to put too much on you, but this is stuff to grow your mind, because the more you're exposed to, the better off you are. And with the higher level you become, the higher level your friends become. And then you've heard the saying that you're the sum of the 5 people you spend your most time with. You start attracting higher level people, you become higher level also. And then you guys all grow together and you elevate together.